Sorry, mate, where's the end?
What end? You have run out of money.
What do you mean we've run out of money? Like, the credits need an ending.
Did you see all the 3D that was in that? That stuff is expensive. I had to model all the stuff. I had to put you on the TVs. That's not cheap. CELIA PACQUOLA, do you know how much she charges for like 5 minutes of her time?
Well, look, what can we do with what we've got left?
For the money you've got left, you can afford this shot.
Hi there. Welcome to the Anarchist Guild Social Distancing Committee. My name is Nick Caddaye and I'll be your host for today's online show, as I was most of the time back in the day. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the Anarchist Guild's work, good on you for finding us. That's very nice of you. We were Australia's finest, if I do say so myself, finest sketch comedy troupe about 12 years ago. Nowadays, we're pretty much exactly the same, except a little older. Also, though, we don't just have a fine collection of comedians, we also have Australia's best dancer in our troupe now. It's official. She won an award on TV and everything. There's nothing more legitimate than that. So it's been a couple of years since we last appeared on stage together. And, you know, given that things are a bit tricky now, we thought, fuck it, we can't make anything worse. And also, I mean, Anarchist Guild Social Distancing Committee is a pretty solid pun, and certainly one that's good enough to build a whole show around, isn't it? Anyway, today's show is going to be a mixture of new stuff and a few little old things. Now with the old sketches, the quality of the sketches is great. The quality of the recording is a little bit shady. We only recorded it for our own personal archival uses, as opposed to for broadcast. But given that, you know, everything in the world nowadays looks terrible, we figured why not? Standards have been lowered to exactly where we sit.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, everybody, it's Richard McKenzie.
Hello. Wait, Nick, where's the audience?
They're at home, Richard. Everyone is.
At home? Oh, I always knew you were terrible at promotion.
They're at home because of the pandemic. You know, everyone's social isolating.
Is this the thing Ben told me about? Is that still happening?
Well, yeah. I mean, things are a little less strict than they used to be, but you still can't see live comedy, for example, and, you know, people still avoid crowded places, and everyone's working from home.
Have I been working from home, Nick?
No, Richard, you work in a warehouse. You can't work from home.
What if I brought the forklift home?
Don't you live on the 16th floor of your building?
Don't ask me.
What button do you press when you get in the lift of a night?
I take the stairs.
Okay, so how many heart attacks do you have before you get home?
2.
Okay, well, that's the 16th floor then.
So how long has this pandemic thing been going on for now?
Look, a couple of months, but, you know, it seems a lot longer.
A couple of months? Why has no one played the cure disease card yet then?
I assume you're referring to the board game Pandemic.
I am.
I don't think that's how that game works, Richard.
Neither am I. How are people dealing with the situation?
Well, look, it's actually been kind of inspiring. A lot of people have been getting online and still pursuing their art and finding new ways to present their art. And a lot of your favourite TV shows have had impromptu reunions and readings.
Oh, is that why we're doing a show?
No, Richard, we're no one's favourite TV show.
Okay. What else?
People have been drinking heavily.
Ah, finally, the crisis situation I was made for.
It's not a drinking crisis, Richard.
But it's not a drinking crisis.
Anyway, look, we have a show to do.
God, it's not live, is it?
No, it's pre-recorded. That's the whole point of it.
Thank God. I have stuff to do when it's on.
It's pre-recorded. It can be on whenever. There's no set time.
I'm always busy, Nick. These beers aren't going to drink themselves.
Look, please introduce the first sketch, Richard.
Is it new or old?
It's a classic, an old one.
Oh, okay, thank God. You know, you are no longer funny since you had kids.
I don't have kids, Richard.
Then whose kids did I kidnap, Nick?
Richard.
And if they're not yours, why are you still no longer funny?
Richard.
Please enjoy some classic Anarchist Guild Gold.
Right. I've called this emergency meeting of endangered animals because I am getting fucked over! What are we going to do to save me?
It's not always about you, you know. We're all endangered. Endanger's my middle name.
Okay. First off, I don't even know what the fuck you are. And secondly, raise your hand if you're constantly being skewered on a daily basis. Put your hand down. Just me. Thought so.
Hey, you know what? I'm having a rough time too, so...
What do you mean? All you need to do is have sex. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with me.
You know what? Everyone would think you like being endangered. Either that or you hate sex.
That'd be ridiculous. No, I quite enjoy sex. All of the time. I really like it. Sexy times. A lot. I've had too much, if anything.
Oh my God! You're frigid!
My mum says I'm a delicate flower, and if my mum says that too.
You know what? I can't believe that you're going to go extinct because you're frigid! Yes, we get it. You do it every single meeting. Please get back on point. Stop it. All right, now where's Brian?
He went extinct last Thursday.
Oh, Thursday?
Yeah.
One day till retirement. Oh well. Right, let's get back on track. Right now, we're all in danger, okay?
Yeah, I had a plan. I had thought about that and I had a plan. I had a bit of a plan, a big plan. Okay, what about this? We're all in danger because there's not enough of us, because we need to have more babies, right? Babies is what happens. So what we need to do is have an orgy. All of us, a sex orgy. All of us having sex with each other. And then, of course, we're all different kinds of animals, so we're going to have super animal babies. All different kinds of animals and have sex orgy. But I'll punch you. And I thought we're going to have a sex orgy. And an orgy. Orgy. Come on, orgy. Hey.
We can do that, all right. Hey, Panda, how do you feel about having an orgy?
That would be awesome.
You know, my penis is the size of a golf bag.
Guys, you're having a meeting.
Oh, who told him? No, you can't come in here. You're not endangered.
Oh, come on, guys. I just want to hang out, please.
No!
I could be endangered too. I mean, who do I have to fuck to get endangered around here? That's the problem. Stop fucking. What's the haps? What are we all talking about? There's already too many of your species.
I could kill him. No, seriously, I could kill him. I'll kill them all. Is that what you want? Then we can all be friends.
Go over there. Go over there. Right. I think we're all just missing the point here. And you'll be sure that I won't miss the point when it's flying through my heart from a boat. All right? Can we all just get back on track? How are we going to save me?
I told you orgy is the only way.
No. Why don't you take me all around the seat, okay? Quiet! Everybody quiet! Right.
Dude! We thought you were dead!
Faked it.
Why?
Fake mine extinction, yeah? Life insurance for the bunks, yeah?
Clever.
It's me they want. In my own house!
So, in our classic sketches, you may have noticed Courtney and Dave, our two retired members. I feel like I say this every time we do a show, but they're both very well and they send their love. Anyways, on with the show.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for logging on. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Who is talking?
Richard, it's us.
Oh, no. It's happening again. The voices, they've returned.
Richard, we're on a Zoom call.
Just turn your camera on, Richard.
Oh, hang on. Just wait a minute. Oh, shit. Hang on. Shit. The fuck. There.
Are you okay?
Why?
Looks like lockdown has taken its toll on you a little bit.
Oh, is it? Is it, Tegan?
Well, I mean, you look... That's just how he normally looks.
Oh, how dare you? I look exactly the same as usual. Celia's right. Damn it.
Told ya.
I just wanted to say, Kelly, on behalf of everybody here, congratulations on winning Dancing with the Stars. It's just so humbling to no longer be the best dancer in the group.
Thank you so much, guys. Such hard work. You know, I'll always let you lead, Andy.
Wait, no, Andy. So I mean, there's a very funny joke because obviously I won Dancing with the Stars.
No, surely not.
At the beginning of rehearsal, Kelly told us she'd won.
That's correct, Ben. It was me who won.
Oh.
See?
Ooh, is that the trophy?
No, that's my trophy. I won that.
But if you'd won it, Celia, then how come Kelly has it?
Because I'm not home in Melbourne, I'm in Perth. That's my trophy. You know, like you guys watch the show, right?
All right, look, no one watched the show, so no one can confirm that that is actually your trophy, Celia.
It's okay. Maybe Kelly will let you share it.
Kelly can't share the trophy with me because it's my trophy. It belongs to me because I won it.
I didn't think you were allowed to take those things home.
Well, we're in lockdown and I figured no one would be able to come and get it, especially someone called Celia. So it's mine now.
I did a flip on national television.
All right, look, can we get this meeting started, shall we?
Oh, I have many ideas for jokes.
Great. Well, then let's start with you, Richard.
All right, so my sketch doesn't have any lines in it, but it does have a rabbit, an 18th century steam engine, and a choir.
Richard, the sketches, they're supposed to be little things you can film on your own.
Yeah, I know. That's why I need the rabbit, Nick.
Anyone? Hang on a second. Kelly, what is this?
I'm not working at the moment, Nick, so I've made a promise to myself to try and see the world while I have the time.
We're having a meeting now.
I know. That's the beauty of Zoom. You can work from anywhere.
Okay. Hands up, who amongst you immediately went insane like a week into lockdown? Tegan.
I'm actually coping pretty well. In fact, I've started painting.
Oh, that's one of yours? Can you show us some of your work?
Oh my God, yes, I thought you'd never ask. So let me just explain. This is one of my earlier pieces. It's an abstract work. As you can see, it's my interpretation of COVID-19. But let me take you on a little tour around the, I like to call it my gallery now. It's fine. So that's another one of my pieces over there. But, you know, I've moved on to figure paintings, figure studies, and I think I've really found my passion. I'm trying to capture the underlying eroticism in the everyday.
That is very clearly a painting of your
very
naked
husband, Paul.
I mean, I like the way you've incorporated the still life of the fruit with the figure study.
How do you mean?
You know, the large tuber. You know, I guess it's some kind of sweet potato or something.
There are no fruits or vegetables in this painting.
Oh, my mistake.
Has anyone else taken up painting?
Well, I don't want to steal Tegan's thunder, and they haven't announced it yet, but I did win the Archibald Prize.
Oh my God, Celia, who was your subject?
Oh, it was a self-portrait. The people of Australia love me.
Has anyone else taken up any other arts?
Well, Nick, I've been writing poetry. It is, as you know, my first love.
I'll read us some.
I wouldn't really want to.
Read it.
If you insist. All right, hold on here. Let me just bring some up. There we are. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I don't know how that
Andy,
came.
you don't have to share your screen.
Wait, sorry.
Okay. Sure. Moving on. Does anyone have any ideas for sketches?
What are you writing sketches for?
The show.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I was just distracted. Waiter, can I get a daiquiri? Thank you.
I'm sorry, but I haven't been able to work on anything at the moment creatively because I'm busy working on a cure for COVID-19.
Oh, when did you become a scientist?
Oh, I'm not. But if Scott Morrison likes you, it turns out the government will just give you a job. Currently, I'm working in a lab with Scott Cam and Tina Arena. It's funny, her lab coat, way too long because she's really short. She trips. But we have a laugh. But we are making a lot of progress.
I mean, you're friends with Scott Morrison?
Well, he's just a regular Aussie, and as you know,
the people of Australia love you.
I've got an idea for a sketch, Nick.
Oh, Ben. Thank God for you. Please tell me, what is it?
Okay, it's a sketch about the anarchists having a Zoom meeting to decide what they're going to do in the show. But the meeting keeps getting derailed because everyone's kind of wacky and has their own thing going on. And it's much longer than it needs to be, but it's easy to film, so that's okay. What do you think?
No.
Hello, welcome to the COVID Safe app helpline. You're speaking with Riley. Can I start with your name?
No.
All right. That's fine. How can I help you?
The app's not working.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I installed it on my phone, okay, but I still don't feel safe.
You don't feel safe?
No.
I think you might have called the wrong helpline.
What was that?
It's just a smartphone app. You know, an app can't change how you feel.
Well, what about Headspace?
Well, I mean, Headspace it doesn't change your mood. It just gives you tools that might help you to do it yourself.
Oh, see, this is why people hate these customer support lines. You're always blaming our problems on stuff we're doing. Look, I've got another complaint though, all right?
Okay, go ahead.
The Prime Minister said that if we all install this app, things would go back to normal. But I installed it, and my mum, my dad, my sister, Jeff.
Jeff?
No, Jeff. We all installed it. But the gym's still closed, and my boss says I still have to report to her using Zoom.
Look, I understand the Prime Minister's messaging might not have been crystal clear, but the app doesn't fix any of that. All it does is record when you're near other people who have the app installed.
What good is that?
Well, it means when someone tests positive.
Whoa, hold on. Slow down with all the jargon. What do you mean when someone tests positive?
Well, when we find someone who has the app installed and they have the virus.
You can still get the virus if you have the app. I'm not on 5G.
No, the app doesn't protect you from the virus. It just helps us find who you might have infected if we find you get it.
I just told you I'm not on 5G.
No, the app doesn't use 5G.
Well, of course not if it's going to protect us from the virus. Look, just tell me what I have to do to keep me safe from COVID-19.
Okay. I can walk you through the steps.
Finally.
Okay, just take your phone. Just get your phone there with you and just find a nice flat surface in your house, just like a bench or, table, and just put it on the bench.
Okay, done that.
Great. Now, stay within the same building as your phone for as much time as possible.
Can I move my phone?
Well, what model is it?
iPhone 6.
Oh, look, you can, but I wouldn't. Not unless it's essential. Like going out to buy food or get exercise. And go back home as soon as you're done.
Is that it?
Ideally, you should also wash your hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and water, say, like 10 times a day.
And that'll keep me safe and return everything to normal?
Eventually, yeah.
Does everyone have to do this with the app?
Not everyone. It's a compatibility issue.
Oh, it's incompatible with my phone?
No, not with your phone. Thank you for your call.
Our next guest is Geraldine Quinn. GQ's been making these film clips herself pretty much every month, drawing from her massive back catalogue of songs. This is her April clip. She animated it entirely herself, and not enough people have seen it, so we decided to include it in our show today. Please welcome Geraldine Quinn.
3 train lines and a couple of buses and a scooter till I get to you. 3 train lines and a couple of buses and a scooter till I get to you. Her name was Renee. She lived in a share
State Steve from Carrum Downs. He said, baby, public transport's trying to dictate what we do. I got love in my heart and a fist full of men, 'cause nothing's keeping me away from you. I don't care if it's hot or wet, or punctuality's at 10%. I'm always there for you, right or wrong. I'd even love you if you move out to It's only 3 train lines and a couple of buses and a scooter till I get to you. It's only 3 train lines and a couple of buses, and then I get on the scooter and make my way to you. It's only 3 train lines and a couple of buses and a scooter till I get to you. 3 train lines and a couple of buses and a scooter till I get to you. It's only 3 train lines and a couple of buses. It's only 3 train Nothing's gonna keep me away from you except the Saturday timetable.
Hey, Richard.
Oh, hi, Ben.
I just thought I'd call and see how you were doing, my old dungeon crawling friend.
Oh, yeah, not bad, not bad. I mean, it's been a bit shit, but it's hard for a lot of us at the moment.
Yeah, how you been holding up?
I suppose, like a lot of people, I've been scouring the net for any information that might be out there, but it's kind of news that there's not heaps of stuff to read about.
Yeah. Look, I've been getting my information from Dr. Anthony Fauci, Australia's Brendan Murphy, and Dr. Norman Swan, of course, and they all seem to have level heads on their shoulders. And you know how I love a doctor.
Are you referring to Doctor Who? Because what have I told you about that, Ben?
I'm sorry, Richard, I apologise.
It's all right, it's all right. I just haven't heard of those doctors before. I mean, what's their take on all the mutations of late?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, all the creatures that are able to mutate now. It's fucking crazy and really hard to get my head around.
What on earth are you talking about?
Magic the Gathering. They just introduced a new set of cards with a new mechanic where if you cast a spell for its mutate cost, you put it over or under a target non-human creature that you own, and then they mutate into the creature on top, plus gain all the abilities from under it. It's very confusing.
Richard, I thought you were talking about the global pandemic.
I'm sorry, what?
The COVID-19 pandemic that shut down the entire world and brought the Earth to a standstill?
No.
Haven't you been outside?
No.
What have you been doing?
I've been playing video games.
Don't you think it was weird that everyone's online all the time now?
Well, Animal Crossing did just come out, Benjamin.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Well, what about food for yourself?
Uber Eats.
Wait, what about beers?
I am a platinum member of Dan Murphy's. Woohoo!
Okay. Well, look, what are you going to do now that you have this information? What are you going to do about it?
Well, I suppose I'm going to have to rely on my friends more than ever.
All right. Look, if you pay the mutate cost, you then target a non-human creature that's already in play that you own to be mutated. Now, assuming the mutator resolves, you pile the mutator and the target on top of each other, you choose the order, and then they become one.
On the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains, round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
Okay, hi ladies. Thank you for logging on for our weekly Stonington Society conference where we, the concerned residents of Toorak and South Yarra, offer support and guidance during this time of enforced isolation and heightened persecution.
Can we please just make this a little quick? Tony's trying to decide if he'd like to buy Virgin Airlines. I mean, might just need to use the office.
No problems. Okay, well, Amber, would you mind going over last week's minutes as Ray Leah was busy in Portsea, where you had every right to be, I might add?
Absolutely, you did. Okay, sure. Well, we launched a petition asking everyone to turn the sprinklers on their nature strips on full blast as a sign of solidarity for people who died from COVID-19, whatever. Cardinia Dam is now empty, but I think several hearts are fuller as a result.
Okay, so as a bit of a tribute to all the landlords who are struggling during these trying times, we have asked renters to put their teddy bears in their windows if they're unable to pay their rent and they'd like to be evicted.
Yeah. When I inherited my father's property portfolio, it wasn't my plan to be out of pocket because some artist is not willing to dip into their superannuation.
Agreed. Further, Jasmine Kenzie's lovely daughter Darby has started making mink face masks for her grammar school's African charity.
Oh.
And we have successfully shut down the hashtag "They were Aspen for it," which was a form of discrimination. I mean, I went to Aspen and that notorious birthday party where COVID was mysteriously spread, and I didn't feel sick at all.
Didn't you have that cough?
Yeah, but it went away within like 2 weeks.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that, Amber. And Ray Leah, have you had any luck with your research into safe exercise?
Actually, yes, I did, guys. Just for your FYI, my Pilates instructor, Lavinia, has confirmed that walking single file down the footpath is bad for your hip alignment, which is why we shouldn't have to move out of the way when people need to pass. So
I fucking knew it. No one fucking cares about my fucking hip alignment.
Thank you so much for that, Ray. And is there anything else from your camp?
Michael's wife, Bridget, accidentally popped an original Ken Done into the hard rubbish collection, and he's like a little bit upset.
Oh my God, devastated to lose a Done. Devastated. But speaking of artists, Christina, does your daughter know what she wants to do after high school yet?
Oh my God, well, she's just fielding offers left, right and centre. We're just trying to figure out where best to send her. I mean, maths presents some pretty good prospects, but The Bachelor has quite a lot of exposure. Love Island is a possibility, or maybe, maybe she'll just try doing something completely different, like going abroad in The Amazing Race. I mean, I just don't know.
Well, she is so relatable. No matter what she does or how she works, I'm sure she'll be hosting breakfast radio in no time.
Could you excuse me for 1 second, ladies? What's that, hun? You do need to use the office? No?
Do you need us to hop off?
No, silly thing. You just remembered he already owns an airline. So.
Been there.
Still, these are very tough times for a lot of people and, us residents of Stonington predominantly.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yummy.
Go through it. Oh, can't pronounce that. Must be good.
Sounds French. I can smell it through the screen.
And now, friends, the first of our special guests. He was the first special guest we ever had, and he's been producing these lounge singing videos weekly ever since we all got locked up. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome the one and only Mr. Oliver Clark.
Welcome back to Lounge Singing with Oliver Clark. Today I'm sitting on a Jardine lounge suite from a company in Melbourne, Australia called Jardine. Who would have guessed it? I'm sitting on the Andy 2.5 seater in elk. That's the colour, though Glenn seems to think it's jade. But what the fuck does Glenn know? All right, here we go. Today we're going to be singing a new song by Rage Against the Machine called Killing in the Name of. Hit it, Glenn! Killing in the name of. bosses. Some of those who work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Yeah. Ooh, killing in the name of. Ooh, killing in the name of. Now you do what they told you. 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 Those who die are justified for wearing the badge, their chosen whites. You justify those that died by wearing your badge and your chosen whites. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Yeah. Killing in the name of. Ooh, killing in the name of. Now you do what they told you. 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 Those who die are justified for wearing the badge and their chosen whites. You justify those who die by wearing your badge and their chosen whites. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Yeah.
I don't assume that you know who I am, but I'm Celia and I'm normally in the show, but I can't be there this month, so I just thought I'd send a little message to say that, you know, I hope it's going really well, and hey Dave.
Hey Seals.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Your fly's undone.
Fucking it's the pants, okay?
Every time, Dave. Jesus, this is great. This means we can do our sketch. Okay, cool. Leah, can you put the lights down? Okay, we're gonna do the sketch. Okay, ready? Put it down. Can I assist you with something?
Hello, is this the toy shop?
Yes, it is.
I was wondering if you have any model trains.
Model trains. So, what, just like trains that are much more attractive and bitchy than regular trains?
No, smaller trains.
Well, generally they're smaller in weight, but not in height. It's from the cocaine, you see.
Tiny trains.
Oh, tiny, little tiny trains. Oh, yes, no, we don't.
Well, do you have any stuffed pandas then?
No. But, I think I could get one. Groups will be a bit pissed off, but they look pretty slow. I reckon I could just sneak up on them and...
I don't want you to kill and stuff a real panda.
Fine, but if I don't, they'll be really saggy and... It's not working. Tegan's Mr. Q.
Has she?
Yeah, because Tegan walks out.
And she says,
Want to play Operation? We use real scalpels.
and then she looks happy.
I don't know what's happening.
And then she smacks herself in the face.
What's going on?
And then she does the Macarena.
How are you doing this?
I don't know. Let's try something.
And Macarena.
Tegan, stop doing the Macarena. Okay, alright, hang on. And go.
Celia is awesome!
Just hang on a second. Wait. That's the way. God! I am the puppet master. I have complete and total control. Oh yes, feel the power.
Yeah, it's only like that because we all rehearsed it though. It's
They're not idiots.
Way to ruin the illusion, Dave.
Yo, welcome to my crib. ISO edition. What up? So my hair is oily because I got nowhere to be and no one to impress. What up? Yo, I haven't left my couch in days. What up? It's just me and my dog. Yeah! I am completely happy letting myself go and stinking up a storm. Cause who's around to smell me? I'm not taking care of myself. Are you? What? Still here. Check this shit out. Rewatching The Sopranos. Let's just check and see how my dog is doing. Hey puppy, what up? ISO 2020. Thank you for being a part of my Cribs ISO edition. And remember, you're not drinking alone. We're all drinking alone. Whoa!
Welcome, my child.
Hi, Father. Thanks for making the time. Look, just before we start, I have a quick question. Is this confessional private?
The sanctity of the confessional seal is not one that can be broken.
Okay, but you're alone?
Father Howard is with me. He's our resident IT expert, but he has the headphones on. I think he's listening to Creed, and he can't hear us. Can you? No, he can't.
Okay, and you're not worried about people breaking into the Zoom meeting? Apparently that can happen.
No, I'm not. We are password protected. If it's any help, we're safer than the government's COVID-19 tracking app.
Okay, so I should start.
Please.
All right. Well, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 2 months since my last confession.
Why so long, my child?
Well, you know, just with the lockdown.
We transitioned straight into online confession.
I've been busy.
Working from home.
Well, actually, I've been stood down.
Oh, no excuse then.
Can I just make my confession?
Of course, please.
So, I guess I've been having impure thoughts.
What sort of impure thoughts?
Sexual. Pretty sexual thoughts, yeah.
And who have you been having these sexual thoughts about?
Well, you see, I'm going to have to give you some context for that. You see, my wife and I, we're both at home, but she still has her job, which is great for her, but it means that I'm left looking after the kids, which, you know, it can be challenging. It can be pretty hard, and and I don't know if I can say it.
Well, please remember, this is a safe space.
Okay. I've been having impure thoughts about Bandit.
And who is Bandit?
Bandit Healer. Bluey's dad.
Do you mean the father of the animated dog on the ABC?
Yes.
And when you say impure thoughts...
I want to fuck him. I want to fuck Bandit, the dog from ABC.
I see.
And I'm going to be honest, I'm confused. I'm married to a woman, okay? But I just want to go to town on that animated dog, you know?
Well, these are stressful times for all of us, and the mind can play tricks.
Yeah, but I've wanted to fuck him since before the lockdown, if I'm honest. And every day, if Kate is on a work call and I need 5 minutes to myself without the kids, the only thing they'll watch is Bluey, even if it's just to go to the toilet. An episode goes for 7 minutes, and it is just enough time, except there's Bandit. Scruffy, gorgeous, relatable Bandit. And the next thing you know, I've spent 25 minutes locked in the bathroom having let's just say I've not been in communion with our Lord. Let's just say that.
Well, look, forgive me if this is a delicate question, but are there other animated animals you've felt this way about?
No. Well, you know, Bugs Bunny dressed as a woman, but... And there's also April O'Neil from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She made me realize I was gay, but obviously she's a hot redhead and I have a type, which is a human woman. Look, this whole thing is really getting to me. I would let that dog round up my sheep all day long, Father. You know what I'm saying? It's concerning. So just tell me what I should do.
Well, Stephanie, I'm not sure I can help you resolve your feelings for the dog, but I can say that in these stressful times, a little fantasy is no bad thing. I myself sometimes like to imagine that I'm a Presbyterian, and although I find the thought a little risque, it does no one any harm. Say 6 Hail Marys and try and steer the kids towards Peppa Pig.
Okay, Father. Thank you.
What is the world coming to? All right, Hank, let the next weirdo in.
I'm having trouble with my camera.
Christ.
Hello, I'm Zutrut for News Views. The word unprecedented has been thrown around about as often as a football in a game of football to describe the present pandemic. But of course, it is not unprecedented. From the Black Death to the bubonic plague to the shambling fever, pandemics have been part of life on this planet ever since germs were invented. We here at Newsviews sought out the last remaining survivors of the 1918-1919 Spanish flu epidemic to see if they had any advice for today's isolating masses. Horace Twitchborn was just 38 years old when he faced the epidemic over a century ago.
I remember it well. We'd just defeated the Hun, and then the filthy Spaniards suddenly released their flamenco-loving, siesta-indulging flu upon the world.
Yes, but it was just called the Spanish flu because Spain was the first country to be honest enough to admit it existed.
I remember that flu was particularly partial to tapas.
Thank you, Horace. Guinevere Comstock was just 19 when the flu came to Camberwell.
Yes, I remember it well. Yes, we all had South isolate, and we couldn't even empty the chamber pots as the night soil man wouldn't be coming. So we all had to wear blocks of hard cheeses around our necks and a little bit of string just to take away the bad smells. But it was good for snacking, though.
Barbie Lee was living at her family's apartment in Fitzroy when death came to town.
We were on the 18th floor of our apartment building, which was tough. In the days before the lift, it was particularly difficult on our horses who had to self-isolate with us. I had 2 Brumbies in my bedroom, and my father kept a bull in the pantry. One could have used them as a source of food, but bulls make the most acrid milk.
That wasn't milk. I asked Murgatroyd Pranklinstein what advice he might have for young people.
Stay off the internet.
So I asked Terence Fraglioboglio the more specific question of what advice he may have for young people going through self-isolation.
Ah, yes. We stocked up on the cheapest meats. Livers, brain, trifles. Then Mother would pickle it all and turn it into a dish that she called adventure burgers. They had the softest texture. Then, of course, we'd all sit around the wireless and listening to the sparkly Olsen Ragtime Hour for an hour, which was an appropriate amount of time to listen to an hour-long show.
April May kept her family's spirits up by playing the piano.
Well, technically it was a pianola. No one in the house knew how to play a piano, but this thing, if you push the pedals, it would just play a song automatically. So, unfortunately, we only had the one pianola roll. The Crazy Frog. Father went mad in the third week and tried to jump up the coal chute. Yes, I really think we wouldn't have survived the isolation if it wasn't for the one thing that kept us all sane.
On this point, all of our senior cits had the same advice.
We all got through it by taking this amazing new wonder drug called heroin. Yeah, it was freely available at the chemist and it was just packed with vitamin H. You know, the meth they come out with now just really can't compare.
We couldn't do an Anarchist Guild show without our third guest. Please welcome a member of our stupid family. It's Watson.
Hey.
Hey, mate. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you. I'm so sorry that I've left it so late for us to record this sketch. I apologise.
Oh, it's totally my fault too. I've been super busy. Sorry, it's like Thursday night. I thought if we film it tonight, then I can edit it tomorrow, ready in time for the Sunday show.
Yeah, sorry, no, I'm definitely interested in filming it now. So did you say that you're editing it?
Yeah. So I'll edit it tomorrow morning. Nick gets to see it, and then it'll be ready for Sunday show, yeah.
I didn't know that you were going to be editing the sketch.
Yeah, who else is going to be doing it?
I don't mean to sound horrible, but can somebody else edit the sketch?
No, Tegan, I've edited the entire Anarchist show. What's your problem?
I've just look, maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I've seen I've seen how these things can go, and I just don't want you editing me so I look bad.
What? I would never do that.
You sell one packet of cigarettes to a 13-year-old and it's like, moo, breaking the law. Did you just edit me right then?
What are you talking about? You're paranoid.
I'm going to put it out there. I'd fuck Gandalf. Oh my God. So then I found this note saying that they know what I did last summer. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking killed a dude. What of it? Fine, you want me to give all the anarchists a star rating? Sure, Nick, 3 stars. Celia, 4. Andy, 4 or 2, depending on what day you get him on. I spoke about the anarchists. We were chatting long before I What? Did you record all of? My mum could DJ better than Andrew McClelland. Ugh, share. More like shit. Adam, I need you to promise me, okay, that no matter what I do, you are not going to edit. Oh my God, so I ran into Nick CADDAYE the other day. He's not even surly. He's fucking chipper, the liar. I don't think that Kelly FASTUCA is actually blonde. Ben McKenzie doesn't even have a fucking degree. Oh my God, listen, everybody, if you are watching this, I did not say that. I did not. And so then I asked him, is it illegal to sell your eggs on Gumtree? And now all of a sudden we're in counselling. Adam, stop editing it.
You're worried that I'm going to do editing tricks. Like I'm going to take single words that you've said out of context and stitch them together to make you say basically whatever I want you to say. I would never do that.
Adam is the best, and I have a big, smelly butt. All the friendship that we have between us, you promise that you are not going to edit me to look bad?
Yep. I promise about as much as I value our friendship.
I don't even like Carlton. All right, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me.
Should we record the sketch?
Yeah. Did you get the scripts? You've got it all ready to go?
Yep, it's all good. I've learnt my lines. Your first line is awesome, by the way.
Thank you. I really appreciate this. I just want people to I know it sounds really lame. I just want people to like me. I vote Liberal. There, I said it.
And look, that's the end of the show. Except, before we finish, please enjoy a little taste of what you probably won't see next time.
So I trust you have a credible witness to back up these claims, Mr. Denton.
Your Honor, I have an incredible witness.
I'm sorry, Mr. Denton, but only credible testimony is allowed in this courtroom.
But Hulk saw man get murdered.
I'm sorry, Incredible Hulk. He just won't believe you.
Hulk's sad.
Hey, what was it like dating that Christian guy?
Well, let me tell you, he was a Christian on the streets and a Christian in the sheets.
Sounds awful.
Very disappointing.
Yeah.
Right, Mr. Roddenberry, Jean. Look, we really like your idea for a futuristic space drama, but how will people know that it's set in the distant future?
Oh, all the doors open automatically when people walk up to them.
Like they do in the shops?
Damn it! Oh, they also go... I know.
All right, guys, so let's just be honest here. What has been your favorite thing about COVID?
Oh, the me time.
Favorite? I'm going to say working from home.
Crashing Zoom calls.
Right, who keeps handing code to strangers, guys?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have given it to anyone. Who the hell is Celia PACQUOLA?
The name's Blonde. James Blonde, 007. Licensed to be carefree. Let's party, everybody. My place in Malibu. Woo!
Fellow cruise directors, it is a dark time to be in the cruise ship business.
Our industry is in ruins.
This virus has destroyed us all.
Yes, I never thought I'd say this, but I miss gastro.
Oh my God!
No!
That was the worst thing. Everyone just...
I know, they just go around, everyone's sitting the bed.
This week on Crime Scene Science Investigation Unit.
What's the cause of death?
The victim was found strangled with a single strand of piano wire.
Did the killer leave any physical evidence? Hair?
No hair.
Blood?
No blood.
Semen?
No. It's a dead end. There's nothing that will help us catch him using science.
Just makes me sick that this killer will go free simply because of the lack of scientific evidence.
Detectives.
Yes, officer.
There is a signed confession pinned to the victim.
No scientific evidence. Just makes me sick.
Finally, I have uncovered the true source of the virus.
Oh my goodness! Was it a bat?
No.
A lab?
Yes.
Oh gosh, I can't believe Trump was right. The deadly virus is created in a Chinese laboratory.
No, it was a Labrador named Freckles.
What? A dog?
Of course. Who else would want all humans to be home all the time?
Oh, bad dog.